Hello and welcome. Today we're gonna jump straight into Accolades, and Accolades is a part of the new DLC tours and tournaments in Crusader Kings 3. If you're new to Crusader Kings 3, it's a perfect, lovely game where you can make incredible characters and get beautiful children, as you can see down here. He's my favorite. He's my son right there. When you create a kingdom, you will get this pop-up. You can create an accolade. You are below your maximum number of accolades, and one of your knights can be appointed as an acclaimed knight. Unless there's an inactive accolade you'd like to reinstate instead, you should consider paying a prestige cost to create a new accolade. We can also see a few champions. We can get more. So we can press here, you can create an accolade, and we get to the military tab. You can also get to this tab by pressing military here on the right, and here, champions and accolades. But I believe if you're not a king or higher rank, I don't think you have this, or I was just blind. At least when I created a kingdom title, I did get the pop-up. Here you can create an accolade. So if you've been struggling that you can't find it, that might be the issue for you right now. So if we click here and we can create an accolade, and here it says select your new accolade, acclaimed knight. The knight's skills and traits determine which accolade attributes are available. So here we have Outrider. We can go through what they will do, and here we see what rank 1 benefits will give. Light Cavalry Pursuit, a 10+%, and here the maintenance for Light Cavalry is quite insane. But we can also change these here. We have a Tactician, and you have to wait for the circle up top to spin around before you can go up. So you can go through these and see which one you prefer, and which one you prefer might be depending on what kind of playthrough you're doing right now. There's no right or wrong. And here we can also see accolade attribute as a secondary. It's the same list. We can create accolade. It will cost us 150 prestige, and he is here. Champion of the Stallion. Primary accolade attribute, Outrider, and then Contender. And if we click on him, we can now also put a successor. If he dies, or etc, etc, someone else will take over. They have to have at least Prowess 8. Highest held title is less or equal to a barony rank. We can seek for the Accolade Successor, and we can only do it every 2 years. It will also cost 125 prestige. And here we can also see the ranks and the benefits. An accolade has primary and secondary attributes giving bonuses as the accolade rank. Every acclaimed knight is only eligible for certain attributes, most based on their traits. So we can click on them and we can see the traits here. And what else? But that is pretty much. And we can also retire him over here as well. And we can also change his name. And what you have to do to improve his level, he can participate in tourneys. And we can go on the activity tab down here. We have Shifting Ahvos Grand Tournament. Okay, we might not arrive to the Grand Tournament in time. But we can also hold our own, but we don't have the money at the moment. Here you can also see the knight gains 10 hasty looter experience from Grand Tournament attendance. So you want them to participate in the grand tournaments, and they will get the hasty looter experience as well. It can be by foot, by bow, horse, or wit. And here, each potential acclaimed knight is only eligible for certain traits. On an Accolade Succession, the new knight must fulfill the primary attribute, but the secondary can be changed. At the loss of a glory, in addition, if an attribute gives access to retinue men at arms, it will only do so with its primary attribute. Here is the basic information about the knights, but I will jump from this and go directly to the accolades that's in the same chapter. I will link this site. It's a Paradox Wiki's own website, where you can find everything about accolades. It's under the Knight chapter, and here you can see the basic information. It's a part of Tours and Tournaments DLC, and accolades are special named honor granted to knights at the cost of 200 prestige and at least 8 prowess from only lowborn knights. And a ruler can have up to 5 accolades, depending on the following: King title, Emperor title, Bonus Innovation, Knighthood Innovation. And then they have 6 ranks. And also the glory. And here is all the different tributes and their requirements and their bonuses. So we have contender, manipulator, mentor, politiker, reeve, tactician, charmer, disciplinarian, idealist, marauder, scoundrel, stalwart, thug, fanatic, blade master, huntmaster, master of revels, besieger, house paragon. And this is quite a lot to take in, and I would recommend you to pause and read. And here is also the requirements for each, and also the different bonuses. They can give bonus to intrigue, knight effectiveness per dread, can be quite sweet. Also increased number of knights, that is also quite strong on the battlefield. And also if you want to improve your capital or land, +2 learning, pretty darn good. And also it's quite stable. It's a politic one. We also have that boosts this stewardship and development. +100 development in the least developed county from tournaments. That is pretty darn good. And extra fertility during feast and grand weddings. I wonder what kind of things might happen there. But as you can see, depending on what you are after, you want these different traits. Like, for example, a marauder needs callous, sadistic, or vengeful trait to be able to be a marauder. And you can then get these benefits. And if you have up to 5 accolades, you can get quite a lot of bonuses. Travel safety, dread gain, seal at wassals, and there are so many benefits, but there's just so much info at the same time, so you have to take your time with it. So, to refresh, how do you find your accolades? You get a pop-up when you have a king title, or go to military. Here, champions and accolades. Here you can put down one, and you can click on him, and you can here also read what you have to do. We get experience when we participate in tournaments. We can put in Successor, but they need to fill the requirements of the first trait, but the second one can be whatever. You can also retire him. You can also train for a tournament, train your prowess for an upcoming grand tournament, but that's for yourself. You're not a knight, perhaps. But here you have the Restore Accolades, so if you retire somebody, you can bring them back over here. So, I'm still quite new to the Accolades, but this is at least a beginning. And we can click here. Culture, Innovation, and Bonus. And if we do this, we get Accolades available +1. So if you are the head of your culture, you can choose to focus on that. See, I clicked on it, and now I'm focused on that, and we will get it a little bit faster. But yeah, I'm going for the long ships. But now we are exposed to it, so it will take 27 years instead of circa 10 years. But you can also click here. Okay, wrong. You can also diverge culture, I think, and change here. Reform Karelian, and here we can. I don't remember exactly which one it was, but over here I think you could adjust it as well, so you can get more accolades. And I think there was some buildings as well, like reduced cost for hosting grand tournaments. So if you have war camps, you can have cheaper grand tournaments where you train your accolades. For example, that will be quite useful. And when you go to medieval era, I promise you have other building options as well. But yeah, this is first look. I will now fool around a little bit with this information, but I really hope this will help you to get going with the accolades. Thank you so much for watching, and have a fantastic day. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more shenanigans. Thanks.